So 210 Tech Falls, total domination, Final X, New York City. Could you have written it any better?
Oh my gosh, no, this is like a dream. It's unreal. It's exactly what I've been planning for. And to have the accomplishment feels great.
This has really been your first senior level year. How's it gone?
Well, it's going pretty smooth so far. Everything all my goals have come true so far. And, the next stop is the Senior World Championship. So it's almost hard to believe that this is where I am, but I'm really excited, and I'll just keep going out there and wrestling.
You've dominated the junior level, U23, but with Skylar Grove, did she give you a look and a feel that was a little bit different?
I feel like all of her positions are more disciplined, stronger, more developed. Senior level definitely feels different. These girls have put in more time, I think, generally than the age group divisions, and they're just more disciplined with their technique. And yeah, it felt great to go out there and wrestle.
I mean, we've seen a lot of support for women's wrestling at the NYC RTC. Can you tell us a little bit about the female presence there and how that inclusive training situation impacted your experience or impacts it?
Yeah, it's really changed over the years. Growing up, I was the only girl on the mat, and I kind of got used to it. But to be wrestling in a room with so much female empowerment, so much support for women's wrestling is amazing. I never thought as a little girl it would be like this today, and it's just continuing to grow, and that's just, it's so fun to see. Yeah.
Working with Valentine, how much have you grown with working with a legendary coach like him?
Yeah, I feel like all of my development throughout the years is thanks to him. He's just such an amazing coach. I'm so glad to have met him when I was 12. And he's always believed in me since day one. He told me, after a week I met him, I think you can win Cadet Worlds. And I was like, there's no way. And I was able to win. So, the fact that he believes in me and I was able to do somewhat of what he said is amazing. And I feel a lot of support. Yeah.
I mean, you worked with Helen too, so how much as a kid growing up, looking up to her, I'm sure, being coached by the guy that coached her, how big is that for you?
At first I was really scared. Like every practice I just wanted to do my best, and to have this Olympic coach of an Olympic champion in my room it was just scary. And it's really nice to see the way my relationship with him has grown throughout the years, like how more professional it's gotten. And I feel like it's a team. I can't go out there without him, and when I win I feel like he wins too, so it's pretty cool. Yeah.
How are you going to juggle 3 training camps? Your junior, your U23, your senior. How are you going to do all this?
I don't know yet. I think I'm just going to take it one step at a camp, one step at a time, one camp at a time, one competition. And, coming from COVID when there was no wrestling, everything was shut down, I'm just so grateful to have all of these back-to-back training camps and competitions. So, it's amazing. I'm glad I have such a busy summer ahead of me.
Were these the toughest matches you've had since 2019 Cadet Worlds, where you lost in the semifinals to Japan?
I think they've been tough, but I think they're also just they're long matches. These women are really strong, and it's just hard to break them down. There's a lot of hand fighting and a lot of development throughout the match. I feel like each match has its own challenge. I definitely had some tough matches in Junior Worlds, even though they may have been shorter, just the moments of it. But yeah, these matches were tough, and I'm really glad I had them. I feel like I'm gonna get better from this. So yeah.
So you're only 19, but you're so poised. Where does this confidence come from?
I'm actually 18, but
18.
I think it comes from I'm the youngest of 6, and so I have 5 older siblings that have already grown up, looked for college, jobs, things like that, and they're just my inspiration for everything, and I've learned so much from watching them, and I think that's helped me make me more mature. Yeah.
Speaking of college, we know you're taking a gap year next year, but any college plans on the horizon?
Nothing specific. I really want to go to a good school, but I also don't want to sacrifice my wrestling for it. So I think I'm just going to take this year to think more about it, and also think more about what I want to study in college and what I want to do in the future. I do really love taking classes and learning, but I want a job that can keep wrestling in my life, because I love wrestling so much. So I think it's worth it for me to take that extra year, for sure.
All right, thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you,
Congrats.
guys. Thank you so much.
Awesome job.